Oh, that's easy. That's Ty Outland, and because she doesn't want to lose at anything. So any drill, anything that we do as a team, even off the floor, she just doesn't want to lose, and she's always the first to be in front of everything, and as well as in all the races and everything. So she's very competitive.
Most competitive is Maurice Holiday, and probably a close second is Martez Harrison. You know, they don't like to lose, and they wear that competitive nature on their sleeves, so to speak, and so losing is something that they really have a hard time dealing with, and at times I think they kind of scare their teammates as well.
Man, I think our seniors, I think they set the tone. I think they are probably the most competitive because they've gone through the rigors of being in conference play a couple years and having that under their belt.
We got an incoming kid by the name of Trayvon Palmer. And, you know, you got to like his spirit. He wants to win everything. I'm telling you, he wants to win everything, whether it's the first to get a drink of water, to make the last shot, to every sprint. So it would have to be Trayvon Palmer.
Gosh, I'll say Alexis Montgomery is my most competitive player. This kid's really a talented player, but I think more than anything, I always say it's not how much you want to win, it's how much you hate to lose, and she hates to lose.
Well, hands down, it's probably Daniel Mullins. We've got some other really good guys that are competitive, but Daniel's just has proven year after year to be able to play with a broken jaw, with injuries, and just his competitive spirit is probably top 3 all-time of guys that I've coached.
You know, they're all pretty competitive. I don't know if anyone is more competitive than my point guard, Georgia Agnew. She is just a competitive person. That drives her to work hard, and I would say maybe her. You know, there's some other ones that are contending for that spot, but she's a pretty competitive kid.
Wow. I'd probably have to say Jerome again, and that's why he's so good. I'm lucky as a coach. Most of our guys are ultimately competitive. They have to be to play for me, but Jerome was our leader, and he's the reason that he sets the tone for us in practice. It's the reason why he's gotten so good.
You know, my most competitive player, I'd say right now, I've got a few, and I'd say there's about 3 of them, but one that really stands in mind is Cassandra Harris. She comes to play every day. Every drill, she gives 100%. She gets after it. She dives after loose balls. She boxes out on every play. She does everything that's asked for her, and she's her energy is infectious. She just goes out there, and everybody tries to emulate what she's doing, and the level and intensity of our practices always pick up because of her.
On our team, I'm very proud we have a lot of competitive players. Shantae Goff, Tiandria Nolan, and Brittany Bush. They bring it each and every day and compete at a very, very high level.
I think Kevin Mays is probably our most competitive player. He is a newcomer. He's a junior college transfer, and he gets after it every day. He hates to lose. He competes, whether it's playing cards with the guys or playing video games or we're playing on the court. And he's one of the most competitive guys I've ever been around.
I think freshman Aries Washington has come in and really just shown what her grit is about. Every drill is life or death for her. Every workout, every sprint, every weight room conditioning that she does with our strength coach is a competition, and she's really raised the bar in what it looks like on and off the court.
You know, Paris Williams has been around for a while, so she's very competitive. But our little point guard, our little freshman point guard, Sarah Amalou, she just comes in with a whole lot of spunk, and she's very competitive. So I would have to say, hands down, she is probably our most competitive, but we have a lot of competitive players on our team.
Well, it's hard to define that with us being such a new team, but Shaq Hines has a great work ethic about him, and that's why he's a good leader and does a good job. But I'll be honest with you, I want 13 competitors out there, and hopefully they're all doing a good job of that. But hopefully the more veteran guys like Shaq are good examples for that.
Australia Reed. She is a returner as well from Albuquerque, New Mexico. She doesn't like losing in anything. You could say, let's tie her, who's the fastest person who can tie their shoe. And she would be disappointed if she didn't win that. And so she's a competitive, wants to do everything perfect.